Hello, welcome back to FRAG-MENTAL. I'm Chris, thanks for joining me. It's that time of year when we start busting out our summer fragrances. I'm currently here in sunny Portugal, so I thought where better to tell you about my top 5 fresh summer fragrances for 2024. Stay tuned. So welcome to my Portuguese holiday. We've been coming to this exact place on the Algarve for probably around 30 years now. We absolutely love it here. It feels like our Portuguese home. I'm going to go and grab a coffee from the bar when it opens, and then later this afternoon we're going to be chilling out around the pool, probably get some cocktails, maybe a cheeky Negroni. I wanted to do my summer list for 2024 from here because whenever I think of a summer fragrance, I always think of this place. Whenever I smell a fresh fragrance, I think, does it remind me of Portugal? Does it evoke the memories of being here with the pools, with the cocktails, with the ocean, the sea saltiness of the ocean, the golden sands? The fragrances I'm going to talk to you about in this video are all pretty much 10 out of 10 summertime fresh masterpieces. So let's dive in. The first fragrance is from a brand that I have to say, probably one of my favorite designer brands, certainly top 2. This is a fragrance that, like all fragrances from the house, is amazing quality, beautiful composition, classy, sophisticated. From Dior, it's Dior Homme Cologne. So this is a very fresh fragrance, very citrusy. It's got some bergamot listed, that's the only citrus, but I get more, I get orange, I get like an orange rind. It's got almost that sour citrus, which is so impactful, really easy to wear. It's a beautiful summer daytime fragrance, but not only that, because it is classy, because it's got the quality of Dior, it would work really well as an evening scent as well. So you can wear this with a vest, shorts and flip-flops, or you can wear it dressed up a little bit smarter with a nice shirt in the evening. It's going to work in all those situations. Dior Homme Cologne is a modern classic. It will always be that timeless scent that you just can't go wrong with. Clean, fresh, sophisticated. What more do you want? Just a short walk away from our villa is this coastal clifftop walk. We've got a beautiful little old church just on the promontory there. Looks like they're setting up a wedding. Stunning location. I'm on my way to a beach bar to go and get my morning coffee. The fragrance I want to talk to you about next is from Jean Paul Gaultier, and it's part of the Le Beau line. For me, this is the best of the Le Beaus. It's Paradise Garden. The other two I enjoyed, but I felt like they weren't quite getting their identity. They had tropical vibes, there was some coconut in there, but they also had a heavy woody depth to them as well, so they weren't really fresher tropical fragrances, but I feel like Paradise Garden gets it. It gets the tropical vibes, it gets the freshness. It really does make me feel like you could be on a white sandy beach, somewhere tropical, somewhere exotic, drinking a cocktail. It does make me think of here as well because it has a sea salty note in there which balances beautifully with this fruity fig. So definitely could be sipping a pina colada by the pool bar or down on the beach while I'm wearing this fragrance. It does sort of evoke the warmth, the heat of the sun, the good vibes of being on holiday, and it's got the nice tropical elements to it as well. After 3 tries, I feel like they really nailed the character. I feel like they've got the identity of Le Beau. It is the best it's ever been with Paradise Garden. Fresh fragrance, it's going to get compliments. Performance is fairly decent for a slightly lighter summer scent. Great choice for the summer. Fresh, feel good, tropical vibes. Probably going to get some of those compliments. This is definitely one to wear in summer 2024. Preferably sat at a bar with a cocktail. Coffee time. So the next fragrance that I'm going to have to include in this list is a fragrance that was discontinued and now it's back. Who'd have thought that a fragrance brand would actually listen to the customers? Who'd have thought they'd actually listen to the people who love this fragrance and would buy it? From Rabanne, it's Invictus Aqua. So this is the same formulation as the very popular and the best version of the scent, Invictus Aqua 2016. There was a version in 2018, still very nice, but most people, including myself, preferred the 2016. This formulation has a great sourness to it from yuzu. It's got a sea salty, aquatic vibe. It really is reminiscent of a salty ocean smell, but to offset that sourness and the saltiness is the bubble gum that you get from the original Invictus. Not to the same extent, it's not as youthful or juvenile, it is a little more grown up and sophisticated. It's actually a good balance between having a scent that is fun and playful but classy and sophisticated at the same time. At the moment, I think it is only available on Rabanne's website in the UK. I've not heard that it's yet available in the US. If it isn't available in the US, that sucks a bit for the Americans, and I'm sorry about that. But many people in the UK are glad that they can get their hands on it. It's a website exclusive. Don't know how long it's going to be around for. If you like the original and you're running low, get it while you can. But I have to recommend it. It's a brand new fragrance. It's a good fragrance. It is one of the best for summer 2024. Cheers. I'm just sitting on the wall by the lovely little church here. Got the beach down to my left, a beach down to my right, and then the church out on this promontory. And the fragrance I'm actually wearing today is the next fragrance. This is from probably my #1 favourite designer house, Tom Ford. This is a relatively new release. I think it was 2022. Costa Azzurra Parfum. The original Costa Azzurra I love. It's a quintessential, fresh, masculine fragrance. The Parfum is not that different. It's perhaps a little less sea salty, aquatic. I think there's some seaweed in the original which you don't really get in the Parfum. Parfum is more rounded, deeper, richer. I would describe it as just the perfect holiday smell. We've got a bit of oceanic, aquatic vibes, a little bit of sea salt, some fresh citrus coming from the lemon, and then the green trees that you get on a hot coastline like this. A fresh summer fragrance that you cannot go wrong with. Tom Ford's Costa Azzurra Parfum. The fifth and final fragrance that I just have to recommend is one of my favourites that goes back a few years now, but last year it was released again with a slightly different name from Giorgio Armani. This is Acqua di Gio Parfum. It used to be Profumo. Profumo had maybe a smidge more depth than this new Parfum, but there's barely any difference. It is a great fragrance. There is citrus, there is definitely sea saltiness, there's herbs which give a nice green aromatic scent, and also incense. So we've got all these things with this slightly dark, mysterious incense, which adds an extra bit of classiness and sophistication. I could easily wear this on a summer day, but for me this is a summer holiday evening fragrance. This is a crisp, classy scent that is sharp. I would say you're wearing this fragrance, you feel sharp, you smell sharp. If you want a quintessential masculine smell that you cannot go wrong with, that is going to give you some gravitas, it exudes confidence, but it's fun and classy at the same time, I cannot recommend Acqua di Gio Parfum highly enough. It is a superb scent, especially for a place like this. For me, Acqua di Gio Parfum is an essential fresh fragrance for summer 2024. There you go, 5 fantastic recommendations for summer 2024. Thought I'd finish this video just walking along the edge of the ocean with the waves lapping at my toes. What a great place to be. I love telling you about my 5 fresh summer fragrance recommendations. What do you think of them? And what would be your top 5 fresh summer fragrances for 2024? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you for joining me from such a beautiful location. It's been a pleasure to make a video from here. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you do all that, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.